Confucius had a great saying that every man has two lives, and the second starts when he realizes he has just one.
Yesterday you said
you were gonna do it today,
but you didn't.
So
post that video,
start a business, write the song, read the book,
go to the gym,
whatever it is, you just begin.
Embrace the process. You say, Dwayne, what process? Life. Life. Embrace the journey and the process of life.
Every man dies. Not every man really lives.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
There's something inside that they can't get to, that they can't touch. It's yours.
What are you talking about?
Hope.
Sometimes it's the very people who no one imagines anything of who do the things that no one can imagine.
It's not a bad thing to be unique. It's not a bad thing to be different. It's not a bad thing to be comfortable with yourself, regardless of what everybody else around you is doing.
Hey, yo, Mr. McCall. Why me?
Why not you?
But why me?
Let's find out together.
And now I'm here without nothing, away from everyone, and I really took the time to find out, who the enemy was. And it's not that it was the enemy, it was the enemy. The enemy. The enemy. The inner me.
No amount of money ever bought a second of time.
And the reason I say that is because time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but unfortunately you can't get more time.
We think too much, feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent, and all will be lost.
But that's what it's like these days. Things get so busy that, I don't know if I'm living sometimes or if I'm doing a to-do list. And then I don't know whose to-do list it is sometimes. I don't know if it's my own things that I want to be doing. Is it things that I feel like people want me to be doing? Like, whose expectations am I living up to? Or am I chasing? Or am I trying to fulfill? That's what I wonder sometimes.
If you make yourself more than just a man, if you devote yourself to an ideal, and if they can't stop you, then you become something else entirely. Which is a legend, Mr. Wayne.
And you matter, alright? There's always gonna be somebody that cares about you, and you're a good person, no matter what people say, you matter. Just keep that in mind, don't forget that.
I'm not ready.
No one ever is. We don't get to choose our time. Death is what gives life meaning. To know your days are numbered.
And you don't need reminded of it, but I'm gonna remind you, anyhow, life is hard. Okay, fellas, life is hard. It's always been hard from the beginning, and it will always be hard.
Starting tomorrow, what are you going to do that'll make a change in your life's direction? Good question. What are you going to do starting tomorrow that'll make a difference? Now see, if you don't do something starting tomorrow that'll make a difference, guess what? It's gonna be the same. And see, that way you can guess what the next 5 years are going to be like. Look at the last 5. Because the next 5 are going to be like the last 5 unless you, major key, tomorrow, change it all. Or change a little, or change something, or don't change. It's choice time. You can do whatever you want. But it's nice to know any day you wish you can change your whole life.
You have to jump. There is no way around it. You have to jump. Every successful person has jumped. You got to jump. You got to take a leap of faith. You got to dash off that cliff, and you got to jump out there as far as you can.
What great things we could manage under such conditions. We're becoming incredibly technologically powerful. And what would it be like if we became equally wise? Well, that would really be something. God only knows what we could manage in the next 20 years or the next 100 years, you know? We're running at 40%, most of us, you know, because we're half in and half out. And it's not surprising because life is difficult. It's like, well, what if you were 90% in or 95% in or all in? Because you're all in anyways, right? It's a life and death game. No one gets out of this. Everyone dies. You might as well commit yourself. And you might as well commit yourself to the highest good that you can attain, because why not?
Life is not just the passing of time. Life is a collection of experiences, their frequency and their intensity. When my friend Mark died at age 44, someone says, that's young to die. But what if he lived 4 lifetimes in one? It might not be too young. So here's whatever the span of your life turns out to be, here's what you want to fill it up with: experiences and the intensity of those experiences.
You're always afraid to take the first step because all you see is every negative thing 10 miles down the road. But you can do anything you want. You are bound by nothing.
The clock just keeps ticking down, and the lower that number gets, you realize how f***ing amazing now is. The present is a miracle, bro.
You have one life, don't settle for mediocrity.
I used to use the old phrase, I'll take care of you, you take care of me. I found out how short-ended that was. I changed it. Here it is. I'll take care of me for you, if you'll take care of you for me. The best contribution I can make to you, if you're my friend, is my personal development. What if I become 10 times wiser, 10 times stronger, 10 times better, 10 times more unique? Think of what that will do for our friendship. If you're on an airplane, the stewardess says, if we run out of oxygen, these masks are going to drop down. And then she says, make sure you take care of your children first. No. Have you got that? It says, put your mask on first. You take care of yourself first. Then you assist your children.
Forgiveness liberates the soul. It removes fear. That is why it is such a powerful weapon. You gotta move on. You gotta move on.
That if you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, if all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, and if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, and if you simply go after that thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope and confidence, and stern pertinacity, if neither cold poverty, famish or gall, sickness or pain or body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want, if dogged and grim you besiege and beset it, with the help of God you'll get it.
Sun don't stop for nobody, man. Sun don't stop. Sun gonna be up in the morning regardless. That sun is gonna be up in the morning regardless of how I fucking feel and how depressed I am. The sun is gonna fucking shine in the morning, and at nighttime the moon gonna be there, and you gonna look up. These days gonna keep going by. So do you let the days go by and look up and you done wasted a year doing what? Or do you just pick it up? All right. Gotta figure it out, made some mistakes, life goes on. Let me figure out life from this point.
Mom, I told you, Mom. I told you.
You know, I don't know about you, Coach, but I hope that either all of us or none of us are judged by the actions of our weakest moments, but rather by the strength we show when and if we're ever given a second chance.
Everything you want in life, you can have. You can have all your wants in life. But not 1 second before you stop making excuses for not having what you want.
Take advantage of today. Tomorrow might not exist. Tomorrow, yes, if it comes, great. If tomorrow comes, it's a gift. What we have is a blessing of today. Make today happen.
If you guys don't start believing in yourselves, your life will be nothing for anyone to follow or want.
If your definition of success is win or lose, giving everything you've got and growing or learning along the way, then you're setting yourself up for success. I really think the biggest cheat code in life is just going after it and not being concerned of whether or not you fail at one specific task. Instead, understanding the big picture, what your long-term goal is, and knowing if you keep driving forward and never fucking quit, in the end you will succeed. Stop taking things so seriously. No one is getting out of this game alive.
There are a million ways to die. Only two ways to live: rich or poor. Don't get me wrong, I'm not apologizing for a damn thing. But when I look at my life, I don't see no other way.
You know, people get up every day, they do the same thing. They tell themselves they're going to change their life one day, and they never do. I'm going to change mine.
You only get stronger hiking by going uphill. Nobody gets stronger hiking by just going downhill.
But what about the belief of hope? Believing that things can get better, that I can get better, that we will get better. To believe in yourself, to believe in one another, man, that's fundamental to being alive.
Imagine that you're in a movie, and imagine the movie begins now, and you're the hero of the movie.
Yeah.
What would that guy do?
Yeah.
What would that guy do right now?
Yeah.
Because you are.
If life was nothing but green lights and we didn't have yellows and reds, things that make us pause, hardships, crises, times for introspection, then what the hell would it all be for? We need the yellows and the reds. That's how we evolve. That's how hopefully there's some ascension to our being. That's how we give some credit to time and growing older. If we were the same person today that we were 20 years ago, then what the hell are we doing?
Fellas, we're broken. We need to change. And look, I know change can be scary. Most of the time, change is a good thing. I think that's what it's all about. Embracing change. Being brave. Doing whatever you have to so that everyone in your life can move forward theirs.
Why do I stand up here? I stand upon my desk to remind myself that we must constantly look at things in a different way. See, the world looks very different from up here.
If you're that depressed, reach out to someone. And remember, suicide is a permanent solution to temporary problems.
Make this note. Don't become a victim of yourself. Forget the thief in the alley that's after your purse. What about the thief in your mind that's after your promise?
Existence could be beautiful or it could be ugly. But that's on you.
I see this spark in you. It's amazing. Whatever you choose to do with it, you'll be great.
When will I know I'm ready?
You won't. It's a leap of faith. That's all it is, Miles. A leap of faith.
From nothing to something to everything.
Maybe some of you guys got something you never finished, something you really want to do, something you never said to somebody, something. And you're told no, even after you pay your dues. Who's got the right to tell you that? Who? Nobody. It's your right to listen to your gut. It ain't nobody's right to say no after you earn the right to be where you want to be, to do what you want to do.
You know, sometimes all you need is 20 seconds of insane courage. And I promise you, something great will come of it.